Welcome back everybody to the ISR Sunday League. We're here for our 18th season and we're still on Dirt Rally just like we were last season, but this time around we're going to be doing a rally based championship, and here you have round 1 of that. So we're lining up on the starting line here in Finland. We're in the 1970s classic car and I've decided to go with the classic Ford Escort Mark II, and straight away there was wheel problems. So Codemasters did a recent update, and what they've basically done is mucked up all the Thrustmaster settings. There's no soft lock, things like that, so the wheel settings are completely just not working at all. So I've had to use a controller for the first time in a long time. So yeah, this is quite an experience to get this done and dusted and get a respectable time. But nevertheless, I cracked on with it anyway, just to see what we can do and make sure we're still in contention with the championship. But hopefully Thrustmaster will get this issue sorted. But stage 1 and stage 2 are the longer stages. As you can see by the car, it did have a bit of a couple of accidents here and there. It would take me a long time if I showed them all for you. But after stage 1, we're 10 seconds quicker than the quickest time which had been set previously, and that was by Martin. So when I went to do these rallies, there only had been 2 times set, so I only had 2 guys to beat. But obviously we still want to go for as quick a time as we can, so that when the rest of the guys from the league jump in, we're still ahead of them. Here we are on to stage 2 now, having a bit of a moment here, going for a nice roll, landing it, then going for a 360 spin and going back in the same direction again. So each stage did have their ups and downs for me. The 2 longer stages, stage 1 and stage 2, that's just about getting to the end and surviving, and that's what you have to do here. So I was quite surprised that I managed to finish them both with all 4 tyres on my car. But there we go, that's stage 2 finish now as well. Car's looking a little bit cleaner than it was after stage 1 despite that roll, and we managed to beat the best time from that stage by 30 seconds. So we've got at least a 40-second lead there going into that one, and it seems like Martin again, he was the one that had the quickest time on that stage. So things are looking up. We've got 2 stages down, 4 more to go, so we're having 6 stages per rally, and there's 6 rallies in total for this season. So we've got the first one here at Finland. The second one we haven't yet done. As of recording this video, we haven't done the second one yet because RaceNet was down during the Sunday that we were going to do it, so we'll have stage 2 up shortly. But you had a bit of a moment there with a telegraph pole during stage 2, and that ended up giving us a puncture, and just here the puncture goes, tyre bursts, and yeah, that's us into 3. So what I've decided to do was, I was just completely screwed. I thought, stuff, I'm going to take this minute 30 penalty. I wasn't even halfway through the stage. Took the penalty, changed the tyre just so I could get back on my way again, because who knows how long it would have taken me to get to the end of the stage on basically only three working tyres. But here we go, coming towards the end of the stage. Almost having a bit of a moment there, but this is one of the shorter stages, and with that 1 minute 30 penalty, it really put me in a bad position for the rest of this rally. So we're just at the halfway point now. Look at that, a minute 15 behind the best time. So if we take away that minute 30 for that change of tyre, we would have been quickest on that stage as well. So yeah, that really annoyed me, that happening there. So what that's done is that's put us down to 2nd place, 34 seconds behind Martin. So we've got 34 seconds to find in the final 3 stages, and these are 3 shorter stages. One of them is night, as you can see here now. So they're not the 3 longest stages to get through, so it is a bit of a push. But stage 4 is quite a straightforward stage, didn't have any problems with that at all. This is one of the quicker stages in Finland. It's got a lot of bumps and a lot of straights on it, so it was a very quick stage. So you had to keep your wits about you. After that stage, I managed to claw back 17 of those seconds, 17.5 of those seconds back to Martin, to hopefully get myself ahead of him in the final standings. So gained 17 seconds on that stage, and we've got another 17 to gain over the final 2 stages to give us the lead for the time being. So we're on to stage 5 now, just coming past the first sector off that, and we're having a little bit of a moment here, just sliding into the wall at night. That's what I hate the most on Finland, is doing that, because 9 times out of 10 you will get a puncture. So I was lucky to get away with it here, and just managed to pull it off the wall and get going again. But here we are coming towards the end of the stage. We'll run through the final parts of the stage now. Over the bumps, absolutely flying along. I love these Finland stages, even though I'm not the best at rallying at all. I think I would be a bit more comfortable if I did have my wheel, but obviously that's in for repair at the moment. Sorry, no, there was, when we were doing this, there was problems with the settings. Obviously Codemasters have mucked up, and as I'm recording this, my wheel's in for repair anyway, so yeah, I'm currently wheelless at the moment. But there we go, we come across the line in stage 5, getting another 15 seconds on Martin there, so that's going to put us right behind him for the final stage. As you can see, 1.9 seconds behind him, so we've just got just under 2 seconds to gain, and that's us beating Martin for that one. But bearing in mind, we still have a few other guys that are yet to set times, so beating Martin's one thing, but beating the rest of the guys having a quick time that they can't beat is another thing. So here we are, about halfway through the 6th and final stage of this. Oh, the 6th and final stage, sorry. So we're just getting, we ended up getting a little bit loose there. Just trying to push the limits to see what we can gain, hitting the outside there, and then over the jump, line crest, and then into the trees, but thankfully we did not hit any of them, so managed to get away with that one, just only losing a second or so there. But we're coming towards the end of the stage now, so the car's a little bit banged up, so again, not one of the best stages. We're losing a little bit there, just getting the rear end out of shape, catching the grass on the outside, and that's sending us across onto the other side of the road. But yeah, we're just coming towards the end of the line now, so we have about 2 seconds to gain on Martin in this one, and that'll hopefully get us a good standing for the other guys when they come to do the event themselves. But there we go, look at that, a minute 10 ahead of the next best person there, so it looks like both Martin and Chuck did not have the best times in that stage, and that's giving us a good jump ahead of him. But once everybody else set their times, Raymond's managed to take the stage win there, the round win there, with 17 seconds ahead of Iceman. Gareth was following in 3rd, and then Ram 4th, myself 5th, Martin 6th, and Chuck in 7th place. So not the greatest turnout for the opening round of the championship, but again, a lot of that is to do with the Thrustmaster issues. But we're off to Monte Carlo next in the 70s Classic car, and we'll hopefully see you all there for that one.